You know, as I ponder around the house and try to figure out if there's things that need to be changed, I kind of look around sometimes and just say, nothing really needs to be changed around the house at this point in certain rooms. You know, I'm still peeling away at my family room. And to be honest with you, I'm glad of the progress that I've made, but I'm like at a standstill with it because uh, it's just a room that we just hang out in and watch TV in. So I really don't focus on design style for it because it's really, like I said, it's our center room, but we're mostly in that room watching TV, and it doesn't stay styled like it should anyway. But it's just all a part of being home and loving it. And you know, there's certain rooms that just won't get the attention that they should, and that's okay, right? But I will eventually share more pictures and photos of it and the progress that I'm trying to make in it. But anyway, my name is Jamela. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Living the Lifestyle of the Thrift and Famous. And as always, I am glad you're here. As I'm watching my channel grow, I'm at 4890. I never thought I'd reach that, but I'm shooting for 5,000. So if you all could help me with that, I would truly appreciate it. I know you all have been helping me with these hype things that they have, that YouTube have set up. So if you can just continue to do that, it will help push my channel up in that algorithm that YouTube has going on, and it would help me grow a little bit more. So if you all can continue doing that and share, I would truly appreciate that. Now, I am still searching for a chandelier to go over my bed, and I'm always out on the marketplace trying to find things, and I never know, I might look up and find one. But these are some of the items that I did come across that, you know, caught my eye. And God knows, you know, it's so tempting to buy some of this stuff that I see, but luckily I am learning how to curtail my expenses, my shopping, no matter how good the deal is, because I want to stay focused on what I need now. And even when I saw this sofa, I thought it was pretty nice, but even for my room, I just thought it was too fancy looking for our little TV room, because it's not my main living room. So I thought that was pretty nice. And what they were selling it for, look at the drop in price for that. There's no way I would want to let that go. But you know, it just goes to show you how retail buying, you could really cut a loss nowadays instead of trying to shop the marketplace. But I am finding some pretty nice things out there, and if you're looking, I hope you're looking on the marketplace before you go shopping at the retail stores. This here dresser set was mid-century and very nice for $300, and I just think, even if you paint that black or something, or give it a nice new look, it would be a great deal, because that's solid wood, and I know that era of furniture. That's some heavy stuff, and it's going to last. And all this bedroom furniture here for $60. What can you say? You can't really beat it. But yeah, I like just perusing the marketplace and tickle my fancy with it all. But it just kind of helps me more and more just realize that, you know, the secondary route is always the best route to kind of go to. Yeah, I piddled back to that rug again because it caught my eye. But I do have a rug similar to that in my dining room, and I wouldn't mind having it in my family room too. But yeah, these are things you just kind of just leave yourself. Don't tempt me on that. But yeah, and the faux plants, that was a good, you know, those were good buys. And all of this stuff I'm just looking at, and this little cabinet here was something that caught my eye. not bad for records, or you can make it into a bar, or just a storage cabinet of some kind, which is good. But yeah, it's a lot of interesting stuff, and I think that you know, it has spurts too. If you've been shopping the marketplace, there'll be some times where there's nothing out there, and then there'll be times when you'll find a whole bunch of stuff out there. So yeah, you kind of gotta like know your area, and kind of see how things roll with it. But another dresser for $100. Yeah, this is some pretty good stuff that's going on out there right now in my area. And $40 for this chenille bedspread was actually a really good buy. Um, I like chenille, but that was never something that I've always wanted. But I do enjoy looking at chenille bedspreads, maybe because of the era that they were made. But I always thought they were very nice. That Art Deco dresser was absolutely nice. I love that piece. Gosh, I really love this piece right here. All I know is I was biting my tongue on this one because I really liked this piece. So no more. So this is my, no, put it this way. This is my window shopping moment. Only on the internet. So yeah, I get my fix on this way now. So I'm not as dangerous shopping this way. But another Art Deco set, which was great to see. And I mean, for $500 for this complete set, I thought was another great buy. And it appears to be in very good condition. So I guess people are just getting rid of some of their old Art Deco. Who knows? But I do like seeing it out there. Yeah, and then this crystal dish was pretty good. A little trinket box. I like that. I'm looking for a particular crystal dish with a lid. My sister had one at one of her estate sales, so hopefully I'll get that soon. But yeah, I'm not, trying to find anything else. And of course, these dessert goblets were just nice. Again, just getting my fix on, and I hope you all are enjoying my getting fix moment too. This reminds me of that shade that I bought at that store for $10. It's hanging in my closet actually, which I'm kind of glad about, hanging that in there. But one thing I thought about is that if we never ever have to buy another fork or a spoon or a light or anything at a retail store, it is already out here. And this particular mid-century light, I really did like that. But when you start to really think about how much is out that's already here, that we really don't need retail stores for, it's unbelievable. But it does take some tweaking in people's thoughts and taste of certain things. But for the most part, look at this mirror. Yeah, I like that one for $75. That's not a bad deal for that kind of style of mirror. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I get thrown off. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is already out here, even when it comes to linen, when it comes to all the stuff, because when you go to restaurants, you're eating on the same plate and fork that thousands of other people have eaten on. When you go to hotels, you're using the same towels and washcloths that thousands of other people have already used. I mean, it's just, when you think about it, there is so much out here that's already here that doesn't have to be bought at a retail store. And you save so much money by buying secondhand. It just amazes me how, and it's so much more easier than years ago when you didn't have the internet, but you had the newspaper you had to flip through to see if there's an estate sale, and you never know what you'll find. So the internet has made it very easy for us to find stuff even more. So yeah, it just takes time. And you shouldn't even have to rush yourself if you're in your home and you're trying to create your look and your style. So yeah, don't rush it. But and look at that dresser, $60, not bad. Well, in any event, as I'm piddling along, look, you can even buy plants now online, which is great. I've actually bought some from people that on the marketplace. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little Facebook thrifting with me and window shopping, as we call it, internet shopping online. But yeah, thought I'd just pop in and share that with you. So, because as we all are creating that home that we love, because remember, beauty is being home and loving it. And if you did drop it, and tell me some of the things you liked that you may have seen. Drop me a comment. Don't forget to like and share. And I'll see you again. Bye-bye.